Here it is. Businesswoman and philanthropist Lorraine Donegan is amongst those being honoured at the Caledonian Business Entrepreneurs Awards this evening for her service to industry in Glasgow. Ms Donegan, 32.
Try 52. Knew last night was a mistake. Look at my eyes.
It was worth it, though.
Seriously, I'm not some slapper who stays up all night.
Look, I'm going, all right? I've got to go home and get changed. You know what, maybe I should just leave a few things here. Just save the hassle.
So, that wasn't Nikki Boston I saw leaving just then, no?
Grow up, Sonya. None of your business. Tell me, what happened to you? You fall asleep on the sunbed or what?
No. It's this new product I've been using. It's effective, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. My, new bloke reckons he likes me with a tan.
What, and I'm supposed to ask you about your new bloke? Son, I've not got time today. What are you doing here?
Oh. I thought we'd have a bit of sister time. You know, little gossip.
Never gonna happen. I don't want you shooting your mouth off at school either.
You can trust me, you know.
Son, what do you want?
Well, I'm going to see Mum later. It's her birthday today. And I just wondered if...
No. Next question.
I've got her a present, but it could be from both of us. I think it'd mean the world to her.
It wouldn't mean anything to her.
I ain't being funny, Lord, but how would you know?
Look, I'm paying the bills, aren't I? So don't give me a guilt trip. If you want to play the devoted daughter, go for it. I've got a life to get on with.
Well, I'm sorry that I've been so stressed, OK? But these cuts that Lorraine keeps making...
I know, but putting Sergeant Boston in charge of the timetable, of all people. She'll have us all out in parade every morning if she has her way.
All right.
But don't you want a lift?
Oi.
Sorry, do I know you?
Steve-o. Barry said we had some business to take care of.
All right.
All right. Not mention it to you.
Look, I can get you 100 by tomorrow. Well, 150, but then that's us square, yeah?
No. You don't say when we're square. I do. I want 150 by lunchtime today. The rest we'll take care of.
What rest? If I get that money today, then that's me all paid up.
You've been late with the last 3 payments. So depending on how we get on today, 150 ain't even gonna touch the sides, mate. Look, you stick with me and it'll all make sense. If you don't, it's your problem.
I know where you're going, and I see where you've been. Patience is a virtue.
Babes,
And mine
are you still sick?
No, I'm fine.
You've hardly returned my calls while you've been off. If you've changed your mind about me.
No, I wouldn't. I couldn't. It's just...
It's over, I've told you.
I don't think he sees it like that.
I'll kill him.
How'd that little runt get in with us watching? Hey, babe.
Who do you think you are? I go out with who I want, when I want, so why don't you just bog off back to the pool and leave me alone?
Hey, don't be like that. I messed up. I get it. But can't we just talk? Eh? You better keep that loser away from your sister.
Well, how am I supposed to do that? You heard her.
You find a way, Barry. Otherwise, you're no good to me. Understood? Hey, Casey. What's the point in being a she when you're still dressing like a he?
That's what stopped you.
You better hope you're back to normal. Don't hit girls.
Back to anything, right? I'm just me. And if you're too thick to get that it's not as simple as just wearing a skirt, then that's your problem.
Are you kidding me?
She's my sister, man.
If you say so.
Nice friends you got, Barry.
You'd be having major surgery, which always comes at a risk. So usually that risk is balanced out by the expected improvement in health. For you, that's not necessarily going to be the case.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
It's important you're realistic about what being a living donor entails.
Yeah, well, I know what it entails. I'm not exactly looking forward to it. I can function with one kidney, he can't function with none.
And how would you feel if something happens to compromise the health of your remaining kidney?
Well, I'd be pretty annoyed about it, yeah, but look, I'd be in the same boat as Grantley. I just hope that someone would come forward for me like I can for him. It's a no-brainer, really.
And how does your son feel about all this?
He's proud, I guess. Supportive.
I think it'd be a good idea to bring him in next time. We can all have a chat, so he knows exactly what to expect.
Sure.
See your teacher? Nah, Mr. Clarkson's son. Josh. Went working for Miss Donegan. Wonder what he's doing back.
Oh my God. Do you go away on the weekend?
What? Oh, it's 5 tan. It's all the benefits of a natural tan, but without the risk of skin cancer. You like?
I want it.
You could be in tower looking like that.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
It is for most people, Casper.
Yeah, well, come and see me at break and I'll lend you one.
One?
Oh, yeah. It's a syringe, isn't it? Make yourself at home.
Oh, sorry. I'm checking the new timetable against the diary.
Yeah, well, I don't usually bother with the online one. There's always someone who forgets to sync in.
What do you use?
Well, this. It's colour-coded. Down to member of staff, subject, free period versus personal appointment. I can talk you through it if you'd like.
No, thank you. Look, this system needs streamlining. This is part of the problem.
Right.
Look who's come to play.
Hey, Josh.
How are you?
Who's Josh when he's at home?
Josh is Tom's son, and my new head of division at one of the call centres in Manchester.
Yeah, I was here when Janice was here. So, do you know her?
No. I'm Lorraine's sister.
Oh. Yeah, spray tan. Don't ask. I've asked Josh to the award ceremony tonight as a former pupil of Waterloo Road, and since he's here, I'd like him to address the sixth form about life after school.
Well, we thought it'd be good to give people a real account of what life's like when you get your first job.
Smelly. I spent a year at a fish packing factory before secretarial college. Rank. Oh, I'm just going to go and make a cup of tea.
Right, well, I best go and find my dad. He didn't know up here yet.
See you later.
Hey, I've missed you. Audrey don't leave you alone for a minute, does she?
Audrey is her own woman, and I am my own man.
I hoped you'd say that.
Sonya, I'm sorry. I have dishonored Audrey very badly by giving in to these lustful feelings.
There's nothing wrong with lustful feelings, babe. Shows you fancy me. Feelings mutual, by the way.
You are a nice girl, Sonya.
Oh, where have I heard that one before?
But my heart belongs to Audrey. I care for her deeply.
Yeah. She's a lovely person. But she's old.
I'm serious about her, Sonya.
I take it you ain't told her, no?
No. But I will if I have to.
No. There's no need. Say it was a one-off. One of them things, yeah?
I would be grateful. Thank you.
Sad. No problem.
Well, it's all very well combining 2 AS level English classes, but we don't have a room big enough.
What about the lecture theatre?
Yeah, it's big enough. And it's free, I think.
No, it's not. Sonia's put theatre studies in there twice a week. OK, look, I can ask Christine to absorb Tom's English class, but that is not going to put a smile on her face, particularly as you've already taken away her free period.
Oh, let's just try and keep this professional, Michael. Christine's mood swings are the least of my worries.
Sonia, please. Right, that was totally out of line. I was talking purely as head teacher, OK? And Christine's just an example. Teachers use their free periods to mark work and plan lessons. If we're asking them to work lesson after lesson, it's bound to have a negative impact.
Michael, I'm talking about reducing free periods, not eliminating them altogether. Either way, it's an improvement on running the schedule around personal favours to the staff, eh, Sonia?
I've booked your hair appointments often enough.
I'm not a teacher, I'm your boss. You might want to remember that.
Morning.
All right. Oh, hi, Rhiannon. Yeah, why don't you make a start with clearing the cups from Mr. Burns' office, yeah?
Thank you. Rhiannon's doing her work experience here until we find her a proper placement.
Yeah, she's been turned down by most of our usual placements, bless her.
Well, that's no wonder. She was almost kicked out last term. I'm starting to think you're a soft touch, Sonia.
Tom, I was just ringing you.
Yeah, I've got you 3 missed calls, but I was nearly back by then.
Well?
Well, it's early days, Maggie, but, well, at least they seem pleased with the blood tests.
Oh, thank God.
Look, nothing's 100%.
No, listen, Tom, I've done my research. It means he can be a living donor. It does. Oh, he's going to be all right. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Tom, look, there's been a few changes to the timetable, and you've got a visitor.
So, tell me.
Well, I saw the counsellor.
Yet here, Laertes, a board for shame. The wind sits in the...
I need to borrow some money. Look, no questions asked, but I swear I'll pay you back.
Sorry,
no, I can't do it. I'm skint.
And these few precepts and I
How can you be skint with all that money made from that back and cheese game?
It's chalk and cheese. And that's all in a trust fund for when I'm 18.
Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast, and there are...
Do you want to buy an iPod?
Grapple them...
I just told you I'm skint.
Sorry I'm late. I didn't realise he combined our classes.
You're not the only one.
Give every man thine ear, but...
You know I de-escalate you.
Take each
gave me.
man's censure
Look, I need it back, mate.
No can do. I took it apart and it's in pieces back at Chalky's flat.
Well, put it back together then. You've got keys to it.
Yeah, and I've also got other things on my mind, Connor.
Shh. We might be overcrowded, but Shakespeare still deserves a bit of respect. Jack.
For the apparel of proclaims the man, and then
Why can't my family just be happy?
Or of a most select
Someone hanging around from the past, waiting to miss things up.
Nor a lender be for loan off.
I'll check and get back to you, yeah?
S.
All right.
D.
Thanks. Bye. So, this guy reckons he's got an interview arranged with Miss Donegan. But you can't just believe what they say. Sometimes they'll do anything to get a good quote. Of course, she makes a good copy, see? She's blonde and glamorous and that.
And loaded. I bet it's amazing to have a sister like her.
Yeah. It rocks.
Sorry, I never meant nothing. Just I can't imagine having them kind of brains in my family.
Yeah, but you've got a heart, babe. You should be proud of what's on the inside, not just how clever you are.
Yeah, but pride don't get you millions of pounds, does it? Brains gets you that.
Running a business is in my family's blood, actually. Our granddad had a fish farm until his heart attack, and I'd always kind of had a 5-year plan myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, beauty treatments. I'm doing night classes and aromatherapy massage. I do my nails at weekends. I always said I'd own my own salon by the time I was 30.
Wow. So how old are you now?
29.
Don't you think you better hurry up?
Yeah. But I've got my day job and bills to pay. And I'd have to have a decent client list before I took the leap proper.
Yeah, but you could do that here, couldn't you? Building up the client list.
Eh?
You hear Dynasty and the rest going on about your fake tan. Why are you giving it away if you can sell it?
I don't know.
You nearly gave me a heart attack. Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Yeah, because I didn't want to give you a heart attack. What have you been up to anyway? Why so late in?
Where do I start?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, look, actually, I better get back to class.
Yeah, no worries. I've got to work on this talk Lorraine's asked me to give anyway about life after you leave school.
Some of us never do, mate. Designer suit, all the gadgets. How much is Lorraine paying you?
Enough to buy my old man dinner tonight. Dynasty, I'm so sorry. I didn't...
Get a room. Or don't, if you want your face rearranged.
Are you following me?
No, him. To warn you. Look, if I'm honest, if it was up to me, then... whatever. But I'm being serious. Steve-O's not playing games. He knows where you live, mate. And if you're within a mile of our house, just do us all a favour and call it a day, will you? Good lad.
I can't stand this. Why am I letting that freak come in between us?
Look, maybe we should just break up. I don't want you getting hurt. I mean, until he realises I'm not interested.
That could take forever. Look, I've got to go back to Chalky's flat and get something for Connor.
What is it?
I've got an idea.
85 quid. That's the lowest I can go.
Mate, I've got an iPod. The only point in a second is if it's a total bargain.
Right, go on then.
Get you the rest tomorrow, right?
I've got 4 going spare now, but I can get my hands on more. All you need to do is sign up for one of the treatments. Either naughty nails, luscious lashes, or day wear, the natural look. Yes, Imogen, I know that I myself go for a more stylised look, but I am aware that on a younger face, less is more. It takes a lot of skill to look like you ain't wearing any makeup at all.
But what's the point of that?
Oh, Rhiannon, my poor sweet darling, let me open your eyes.
Speaking of eyes, I'll take the lashes.
Brilliant. Oh, and there's your tan.
I've really got to stick a needle in myself.
Yeah, in your tummy. It's no big deal. It's a bit difficult the first time, but once you get used to it, it's fine. I'll show you.
Can't you just show me on yourself?
I've had one today already, but who wants to volunteer for a demonstration? All right, Rhiannon, come on, babe. Roll your top up.
Tom, Josh's not with you.
He's in the staff room.
He's a good kid. Coming all the way up for me like this.
Yeah, more like a man than a kid these days. He tells me that you've promoted him to head of division.
Yeah. Yeah, he deserved it.
Is that a big increase in salary?
Not so much. Why don't you ask him?
I was just asking you, out of interest. I'm beginning to think I'm in the wrong job.
Well, it's no secret. My call centre staff started 20k. And there are opportunities to build on that, like Josh, by up to 20%. If you want to try your luck, I'll send you an application form. Otherwise, I reckon you're safe to stop his pocket money.
What's happening
I've got this.
What's going on? Just had a little reaction or something then.
A reaction to what?
Oh no! Okay, darling. I'm really sorry, Rhiannon. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
How could you be so stupid?
I didn't think it was stupid.
You were peddling illegal tanning injections to school kids.
They ain't illegal. They're just not officially tested.
Sonya, this kind of behaviour cannot be tolerated from a member of staff. You...
I weren't selling them. That was a free gift to promote my beauty business.
Business? What, injecting daft young girls with some unknown chemical?
All over 16.
It was on the school's time, and it was on my time, and Rhiannon's on her way to A&E.
It's Rhiannon's idea in the first place.
Oh, this just gets better. You were taking business advice from Rhiannon Salt.
She was only trying to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Help me.
What?
Help me to impress you!
Sonya, Rhiannon could sue.
She wouldn't do that.
You have a duty of care to these kids. You left me with no choice.
Nobody cares more about them kids than me. Nobody. All she cares about is getting sued and saving money. What? It's true. Your precious schedule's got nothing at all to do with caring. Your girlfriend is forcing kids to choose between games and study periods.
Pack it in, Sonya.
Are you telling me that you and Nikki are having a personal relationship?
I'm not telling you anything. I can't get a word in.
I'm just saying. It ain't all about budgets and PR. It's about people.
You finished?
Yeah. I quit.
Sonya.
Barry, listen, I wanted to say I've told her it's off, okay?
Smart move, mate.
And can you let Steve-O know that it's done? I don't want him thinking that I'm in his way.
You really are a wuss, aren't you?
Hi.
Hi.
Come to take me out to lunch?
Look, I can't do this.
Do what?
This. Michael knows, and I can't be seen to be mixing work with...
Please say pleasure. Otherwise you'll really offend me.
Listen, I've preached enough to Michael about him and Christine, and I can't be a hypocrite. It was fun, but now we need to be professional.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, I'm back on Friday afternoon, so count me in. Sweet. All right, mate, ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
Yeah. It's just a mate of mine. We're going sailing at the weekend.
We're sailing in Manchester.
No, in Cornwall. We've hired a boat. Not lunchtime yet, is it?
It's a posh-looking watch, Josh. Is it expensive?
Yeah, so?
So where'd you get it?
A shop. What, do you think I stole it or something?
Come on, Josh, I know how much you earn. But waltzing round here in designer suits with your flash new motor.
What's up with you? I thought you'd be pleased I'm doing well.
All right, I'm sorry, look. I'm being overprotective. Look, when I got my first job, I guess things were different when I was your age.
Yeah. If invented electricity now on the wheel.
You're not too old to get a belt round here. Don't bump it on my account. I've got to go.
No. It's just a sales call.
I'll see you in the canteen.
Well, that's good news. OK.
Look, I've got 45 just now, but forgive me to the end of the day.
What part of compound interest do you still not understand? That's 30%, again, starting now.
Connor?
Just teaching your boyfriend some manners.
Yeah. Well, he's more of a man than you'll ever be. So back off and find someone as ugly as yourself to hassle. What are you doing on school ground anyway?
Why don't you tell your missus to keep her pretty nose out of my business? Noses get broken.
Come on, Imogen, it's not worth it.
Bye.
It's all very well giving me religious studies right after my Year 11 history class, but it's right across in the other building. I mean, you know, there's no way I can get there in time, let alone the pupils coming from the PRU.
Sorry. Waterloo Road? No, the receptionist's away from her desk at the moment, sorry. You call back later? Thank you, bye. Sorry.
Now, it's not that I'm unwilling to teach 2 units, OK? But we waste a good 15 minutes getting to and fro, and there will be constant...
Sorry, Audrey, I'll put the answer phone thing on. Damn it. You're back.
Hospital gave me a shot of adrenaline and sent me on my way.
You all right?
Apart from this, I'm fine. Well, is Sonya here yet?
No, she's not.
Just want to let her know I'm all right. I know she felt pretty bad. Trust me, to have an allergic reaction, innit?
Yeah, I just got it.
Hello, Waterloo Road. How can I help you? Not a problem. And how do you spell that? And she's got your number, has she? Okie dokie. I'll tell her you called. Have a nice day. Message from Miss Donegan.
Yeah.
So when did you say Sonia's coming back?
We weren't expecting to see you until later on this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, well, I got off early, so I thought, what the heck?
Your mum's in the day room. She'll be made up to see you. Go on through, and I'll fetch you a cup of tea.
Thanks. Hello, Mum.
Darling.
Happy birthday. I've made you a cake, look. I've got you a present. It's an indoor garden, so you can grow stuff on your windowsill.
What do you think?
It's lovely.
I'm going to make it into a cushion cover for Pam. She's been telling me about how she used to keep chickens when she was a girl.
But this is a cat, though, ain't it, Mum?
Chicken or hen in any event, I think she'll like it.
Of course she will. She'll love it.
Hey, what is it, sweetheart? What's wrong? Oh, come on. Oh, there. Oh. You're crying? Oh, dear.
No, it's nothing. It's just a bit of hay fever, that's all.
Look what I've been up to. It's for Pam, so don't let on. Hmm?
It's beautiful.
I think she'll like it. She used to keep cats, you know.
I love you, Mum.
I love you too, Lorraine.
Sonya. I'm Sonya, Mum.
Oh. Who's that then?
Don't matter.
I cannot believe how grown up and handsome you look. Your dad must be over the moon to see you.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
It's on the house. It's the least I could do given what your dad's doing for Grantley.
Yeah, he said he's been ill. Hey, it's cool, I can help him out, though.
I'm just so happy to see you. How can we ever repay you? You or your dad?
What are you on about?
My Grantley. Giving him a second chance.
Sorry, you're losing me here, what?
He hasn't told you.
Told me what? You seen Josh?
No, sorry, I haven't.
Checking up on me now as well.
Seems I was right to. How many credit cards have you got in there?
Yo, I just spoke to Maggie. Looks like I'm not the only one keeping secrets.
I was going to tell you.
What, from the operating table?
I think we've both got some talking to do, don't you?
Oh, Sonya, you're back.
Rhiannon, I'm so sorry about what happened.
I'm glad. Means I got to miss out on lessons all day. Hello, Waterloo Road. And I'll have him call you back. Just as well you're back, yeah?
Yeah, well, I won't be here long, babe. I'm leaving.
Why?
Because I'm going to go somewhere where I'm a bit more appreciated.
But I appreciate you. I've never had this much fun since I've been hanging around with you at school. And what about all that stuff you said about standing up for yourself and being proud of who you are? I'm fetching Mr. Byrne.
Sonya.
Don't panic. I'm out of here.
I don't understand.
I'm leaving.
Well, if that's what you want, then maybe it's for the best.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm sick and tired of always being second best to everyone. To my sister. To Audrey.
To Audrey what? Tell me it's not true, Sonia.
Audrey.
Michael's told me you've quit. You're not going anywhere until we've had a proper chat and you've told me all about it. Now, come on. Come on.
Look, it's all very last minute. It might not even go ahead.
Oh, well, be sure to let me know, won't you?
Excuse me. Have you heard yourself? Oh, you've been too busy splashing your cash around in Manchester to pick up the phone these days.
It's not my fault. I've got more of a life than you. So kill me if I've got nothing better to do than polish my halo.
Credit cards aren't free cash, Josh. You've got to pay it back. And by the looks of things, they're already chasing you for it.
You really do think you're perfect, don't you? Well, you're not. You're just a stuck-in-the-mud teacher who feels he has to chase charity to make himself feel better.
Is that right?
I came to apologise. I didn't realise you hadn't told Josh yet.
Yeah, well, don't waste your breath. Turns out he's not bothered about anyone but himself.
Well, don't tell me. My dad's a saint. Without him, Grantley would be on some machine for the rest of his life.
No, without Adorna, Grantley will be dead. And your dad is prepared to risk his own health to help. Most times, you fall out with your family, right, because you care about them. Me and Grantley, cats and dogs most days, but I'll tell you something, I would give anything to have a row with that man right now. And yes, your dad is a saint. And I, for one, am very proud of him, even if you're not. And I'll tell you something else. You'll miss him when he's gone.
Poor Sonia. You've really had a day of it, haven't you? But you know, if you just flounce off to make a point, I think you've given in. We're all different in this life. We've all got our own flaws. As long as you're honest and kind, which you are, my dear, then you've nothing to fear.
I don't deserve your friendship, Audrey.
Oh, don't be so daft. Now, the big question is, do you like your job?
I do. I really do.
Then go and get it back. I think I pulled her back from the brink. She's such a dear girl.
Audrey, I really don't deserve your love. You're so much better than I am.
Oh, don't be daft.
I have done some things that I am not proud of.
Oh, I have too. But we all deserve forgiveness, don't we?
Audrey, I feel like I need to confess all of my flaws and my wrongdoings. You see, I want you to care for me with no secrets. And that is why I need to tell you that...
No, don't, darling, please. I mean, of course, I know you've had a past in Africa. You're young and handsome. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. I mean, it's who you are now that matters. Do you understand? And I feel blessed to have your love and friendship.
Shouldn't you be in the lecture hall?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you first. Look, I'm sorry, Dad. I just got embarrassed when I was rumbled about the debt. I'm an idiot.
You just need to work out a payment plan, that's all. Before it gets any further out of hand, I'll help you.
You've got too much on your plate. Look, I spoke to Maggie. I've been acting like a spoilt brat. What you're doing, it's amazing.
I don't know if I am doing it. But even if I get accepted, I don't know if I've got the bottle. You've seen Maggie, she's pinning all the ropes on me.
Oh, Josh, they're waiting for you.
Yeah, can I just have a quick word with you first, please?
Yeah.
I'll see you in there.
What's up?
Can I ask you a favour?
You can try.
Do you mind if I don't go to the award ceremony tonight?
Thought you wanted to come.
No, I do. I really do. It's an honour. It's just that family means more, doesn't it? I think me and my dad need each other right now, so...
Right. Well, I can't argue with that, can I? I'll give you a ticket to someone else.
Thank you.
All right.
It's challenging. You're used to being told where to be and what to do, and if you don't do your work, well, you just let yourself down, really. Out there, it's different. There's other people relying on you. It's best not to act like the big business guy. It's really just a kid away from home. For instance, you've got a bank account and a paycheck now, so what do you do with it?
Spend it.
No, that's exactly what I did. And when I spent it all, yeah, I just borrowed more. But now I'm in thousands of pounds worth of debt. I just bury my head in the sand. There's a solution to debt. Starts with talking. When I come here today, I'd not told anyone about it. Not even my dad.
Lorraine, I'm sorry. I know that's not the speech that you expected. Josh has got himself into a right mess.
No, Tom, it was a good message. Josh is lucky he's able to confide in you.
Lorraine, I'm going to make some adjustments to the timetable. Quite a few, actually. I think I've been overzealous with the cost cutting.
Right. Well, it all sounded good when we discussed it together.
Yeah, well, if I'm being honest, I think I was probably trying to impress you. I should have been protecting the core subjects. It won't happen again.
Nikki? I'm not brilliant at dealing with emotions.
Yeah, I got that.
Makes me feel uncomfortable. I panic. Shut down. Oh.
Well, you're missing out on a lot.
What I'm trying to say, or ask you, is...
Don't. Lorraine. I understand and I sympathise, but I'm not willing to put my heart on the line so that you get some practicing at being a human being. Sorry, it's just the way it is.
I want to withdraw my resignation.
I see.
I made a stupid mistake today. Hands up. But I won't make it twice. Because what it was about was impressing my sister. And I now know that's pointless.
But it was your sister that persuaded me to employ you in the first place.
Yeah. Out of pity, I reckon. I do a good job. And I reckon there's a place here for me at Waterloo Road. Without anyone doing me any favours.
Okay. I agree. And you can have your job back. But as long as you've learned your lesson. The other thing you need to know is that what happened will go on your file, all right?
Thank you. Just so long as it's to do with me, Sonya. And not just who my sister is.
Deal. Could you give us a minute? you an apology. I underestimated you.
Yeah. You did. And I overestimated you. Mum called me Lorraine today.
What? She actually called you Lorraine? You must really hate me.
No. I love you, babe. Only, I've just worked it out. I don't want to be here.
You all right?
You don't have to do it, you know, Dad. Another donor could turn up.
Yeah, that's true. Look, I'm scared. I'm not half as scared as Maggie is. She's hardly coping as it is. I couldn't live with myself if I don't at least try.
She knows how lucky she is to have you. So do I. I just forgot for a minute.
Ah, it's easily done. So the ladies tell me. Maggie? Yeah. We'll carry those back for you. We'll even put you a bit of tea on, if you don't mind us hanging about.
But you got Josh up.
Yeah? And between us, we cook a mean spag bol, eh, Dad?
Well, that's one word for it, but the good news is we do clean up after ourselves.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it.
I'm all yours till the operation, so make the most of it, and it's payback time.
This incorporates the best of the new timetable with the essentials from the old.
I still maintain that we need more staff.
Maybe, part-time. But you're going to have to take it up with Lorraine.
Where is Lorraine, anyway?
Not sure. I think maybe I was a bit harsh with her on a couple of things earlier.
Don't worry about that. She's got a thick skin.
Hello, Mum. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Sorry, do I know you?
It's Lorraine.
My daughter's called Lorraine, too.
Yeah, that's me, Mum.
No, I think you've made a mistake. My daughter has, dark hair and pretty red lips. She comes to see me all the time. It makes some of the others a bit jealous.
Mum, that's Sonya. My sister. Your other daughter. I'm Lorraine.
No. Why are you confusing me? Lorraine was here today. Where's Pam?
Mum, it's okay.
No. Don't. I know who my daughter is. She brings me cake. So don't you tell me you know who she is, because you're an imposter, that's what you are.
No, I just forgot. But you're right. She is a good girl.
Yeah. She knows I get confused. She comes to see me all the time. I miss her.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm sorry. Who are you again? I forget things, you see.
I'm a friend of Lorraine's. I used to know you pretty well when we were kids.
Did you?
Yeah. You were like a mum to me.
Oh, bless. Well, it's nice of you to visit.
Yeah, maybe I could come again. If that's all right.
Maybe, yeah. Of course it is. Especially if you bring cake.
Yeah, I'll try and remember.
Can you get me car back now?
Where's that Connor with my money?
Connor? I don't know. Gone home, I think.
And your sister?
I don't know, Steve-o. I did what you said. If she's not interested in you, well, I can't help it.
Maybe not. But you've got a problem if you sold me on a bad debt. That kid's not gonna know what's hitting.
It's my car.
Audrey.
2 minutes.
Please. Audrey, you are an honest, hardworking, and intelligent woman.
Oh, thank you.
And I feel honored to have you in my life. My father has always taught me to always show respect to the ones that you admire the most.
How lovely.
That person is you. I want the whole world to see how much admiration I have for you. Audrey McFall, will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
What?
Audrey, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?
I brought you daffodils on a pretty string, but they won't flower like they did last spring. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright.
Yes, yes,
Just so tired to share my nights. I wanna cry and I wanna love, but all my tears have been used on another love.
Oh, it's that nice, isn't it?
This is for you. Clever, eh?
I feel that safe, don't you?
On another love, another love. All my tears.
Sorry, do you want a cup of tea? Or something? No, I haven't actually done this before.
Hey,
Hey,
I've binned the award ceremony.
are you okay?
Listen, you know when you said you wanted some sister time? I'd love some too. I've had one pig of a day.
Ditto.
You want to talk about it?
We could go skinny dipping if we find a beach.
You're off your head, it's freezing.
I'm just trying to take your mind off things. That Steve-O is bad news.
Slip of the wrist.
What do you think you're doing?
Are you going to shut her up, or am I? Still, you'll have insurance. No harm done. This time. Let's hope there's not a next.
Don't put it out! No, Connor, make sport! No! What is going on?
I don't know how you got in here, but if you don't leave now, I'm calling the police.
Kevin?
Go on.
Make me.
Steve-O?
Steve-O's not going to back off. And the only thing you can do is dump Kevin. And dump him quick.